don't know. I guess I was driving to work.
I mean, like 2 jobs ago, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Really. Like, wow. It's always funny. Every now and then I answer my work, like, just wrong.
Yeah.
Like, that is not where I work. Nope.
Yeah.
Or my home phone. I do that sometimes.
That's hilarious.
I can catch myself now.
Nope.
Which is no different than, turning around and staring at the toilet and wondering why it's not self-flushing. Putting my hands over the water and like, okay, turn on.
Yeah. Well, that's like every once in a while I have to answer the phone for Ben. Which was only when he was on the other phone and the business phone would ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the office. So, it's like once every 6 months I actually have to answer the phone. Because I didn't work in the office.
Yeah.
And about half of the times, the whole 4 years that I worked there, about half the time I'd pick it up and go, Foster Flowers.
Oops.
And I was like, oops, no, this is green plants, crap. But I'm working at the same building.
Yeah. For them. When they were here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, oh, no. So, how you been doing?
Yeah, sure, it's pretty good. I went to work super bloated because of how we ate the night before.
Yeah.
And so I had planned on just doing a 2 coffees. But somebody called me at 10 o'clock in the morning complaining about flooding in our house. And so I had to leave, go home, help Robert pick up about 6 buckets of water off the floor.
It was entertaining. We have tile floors through the hallway and wood floors in all the major rooms.
All the rooms.
Except for the kitchen,
Yeah.
which is still tile. Yeah, we had a plumbing issue and it flooded while I was taking a nap. The toilet just kept running and flooding the house. And so I get up and I realize that everything's wet and my crutches won't work on tile and wood because there's an inch of water on the floor and you go to put them down and you just go sliding across the floor. And yeah, so I was kind of just stuck. I couldn't even get into the bathroom. My wheelchair won't go in there.
You were distraught.
Yeah, so I literally hopped on one foot through the house, splashing like a little child in a puddle.
Did you find at least joy in that?
No, there was no joy in that. I
terror.
was wearing my sweats and I'm trying to hold the wall to keep me from falling. I know.
Not get your foot wet.
Yeah, and I don't even have my slipper-resistant shoes on. I'm wearing the slickest shoes I own.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting to get, a half a degree off balance and watch my feet go shooting out from under me. And me come down on that hard floor. And I'm going, I don't even know which way to roll because I can't touch the ground with my foot.
It didn't happen.
Yeah. But it was terrifying.
Yes. So he called me and I left work and I came home and I filled 6 buckets of water for 2.5 hours and then I went back to work.
Yep.
But I had him make me a coffee before I left. So I had that coffee and then at about 1 o'clock, 1:30, I had some chicken and salad. But it was so funny because I put it, because I told them yesterday that I was going to do I was going to try to track. And so I get my salad and then I write in my tracker everything that was on that salad.
Yeah.
And it was like 25 carbs. I was like, oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
Where'd all the carbs come from?
I had crispy chicken tenders. And then I had, mixed greens has carbs in it, a few.
Yeah.
And I had sunflower seeds, and that had a few carbs in it.
It all adds up pretty quick.
Yeah, so just little things here and there, but...
Yeah, I kind of think that stew was not truly keto.
That we had last night?
The stew, not the soup.
They're high carb root vegetables, so
yeah.
Not
So there was a
that.
lot of onions, celery, carrots, potatoes in it. So I think you kind of went off script there a little bit, but I could not make another stew without
With nothing but meat in it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's like I'm gonna have some more vegetables
Yeah.
this time. We don't do it that often.
No. I will never complain
And the
about
bad news is it's kind of what I had planned for tonight. So I think I'm gonna thaw some chicken and do some chicken instead.
Why?
Just so that we had the soup, and then we had the stew, and then we had the taco soup, and then it was going to be stew again.
Yeah.
And you're talking about the carbs are already a little high. We can wait a few days. Eat something carb free today. No, we're good. We're good. I'll keep an eye on it.
So Robert, because he got his foot wet, he's nervous that it's wet on the inside, so he thinks he's going to go
I don't
and
think
have.
it is.
You okay now?
No.
Okay.
No.
So he thought he might need to go get his cash change done. I said I thought 24 hours would be fine, but he started talking about trench foot, gangrene, and
I
having his
didn't
foot
say
removed.
nothing
It was
about
absolutely
any of that but
obscene.
trench foot.
So we did that. So I had that's really all I had is that, and then I actually separated it into two different like mini meals because I was like, okay, this chicken is probably going to make me feel bloated because of the breading. So I'll eat until I'm done there, and then I'll have salad later if I still want it. Because I definitely wanted the chicken. Chicken was what I wanted. But, you know, sometimes I try to make myself eat salad just so I can be a good girl. Or what I think is a good girl, you know. So anywho, I feel like I did pretty good. I'm interested to get on the scale and see what it looks like at work. Robert's taking the car because Sam has another chiropractic appointment. And we were almost 45 minutes late to yesterday's. Because he made it at like 4:30. Like, I can't make that. I can barely get to you by 4:30. Let's get all the way back to Edmonds by 4:30. Like, no, that's not something that happens.
So, what time is the appointment today?
Just go. Go and get work.
He's not at work. It's Tuesday.
So go in.
Wait, I don't know, man. That company is so screwed up.
It is, it's weird. So I feel like I did good. Still doing the Halloween stuff. Speaking of, I want to grab a few things from the department before you leave, and I'm bringing them out to the car. Oh, that was a good one.
What?
My bats
Oh,
that don't need to be in there anyway.
okay.
I want my bats home. I want to put them up, in fact, because they're new and they haven't been portrayed or shown to the.
We get to go little baddie.
Let's go, little Betty. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are we doing Halloween candy giving this year? No one's invited us to a party, so you know.
I thought that we would just get a bag at the very last moment.
Okay.
Like the day before Halloween,
Yeah.
we go buy a big bag of candy. 1. Not 4 like we did last year.
I don't know if I like the way you're talking.
Well, I want to have something in case people show up and we're home. That's it. But with the overwhelming 14 people we saw last year.
Yeah. But they got a ton of candy, didn't they?
Yeah, we did hook them up because we was trying to get rid of all of it. But yeah, and the only reason we wound up with that, I think we got like 1 or 2 initially, and we had to send them to go get their friends.
Yeah. Not many people in our area.
It's not really a thing.
There's tons of kids, but they all go somewhere else.
Yeah, they all. I think that our neighborhood is one of those neighborhoods that go to other neighborhoods and they go to parties and haunted houses and things like that, and they just don't hang out in the neighborhood that much. And
we're a lower income area, and we spent $50, a minimum of $50, big bumps, on candy last year.
Yeah.
But those bags are $20 a piece.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, $20 for a bag. That's okay. We can do that.
Just that way.
I like that idea.
Either that, or we just go buy some bulk gummies and sit there and individually wrap them in Ziploc bags. That way, every parent that sees their kids with an open bag of gummies is going to think, "Give me those. Those are probably edibles." Yeah. And in all honesty, nobody's going to give away that kind of money.
Nobody's giving away drugs. That's dumb.
Yeah. Anybody who spends money on drugs is taking the drugs.
Yeah,
They're not giving it
your
away.
children. They are not giving them to your children.
I mean, and if you have a problem grasping that, guys, just look at it this way. Go to the store, buy your case of beer, and then instead of taking it home, drop it off at the high school. Because that's the equivalent. And just nobody's going to freaking do that.
No, nobody does that. That's an 80s after school special. That just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Stuff is too expensive these days. And that's our PSA for the day.
So have a wonderful day.
See you later. Bye.